If you guys do need any grinding services done for Season 4 of my team, hit up my guy Cliff2_3 on Twitter. Does both Xbox and PlayStation, fast and reliable. Level 40 Zach Levine, takeover rewards for Yalen. My guy Cliff's got you covered. It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over and ranking the top 100 cards in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. Obviously, guys, there are some really good cards at the top, but at the bottom, I mean, there's not all. I mean, when I look at my number 100 through like 95, some of these cards are cards that I would never suggest you guys to run, but I still do believe they're top 100 cards in my team. Look, if I do leave anybody off this list, I'm sorry. Okay, I hope you guys can forgive me, but get your popcorn out, do what you got to do. 100 cards coming at you. At number 100, Pink Diamond Jalen Green. Now, the first question you guys might ask me, okay, Ty, is Jalen Green just not good, or why do you not like him? Well, I don't know about his release. And even with the Diamond Jalen Green, it was just like, ew, like Trae Young dribble style. I mean, I don't rate this card highly, but he has a high driving dunk. I mean, I guess I can see it. I always think to this, I think Jalen Green is actually horrible in real life. Like, I think he's horrible. So, I mean, I can't sit here and hype him up in real life, and in my team, I just don't think he's good either. Coming in number 100, but I really just do not like the card in general. And it's sad that I like this Amethyst Gary Payton II over Jalen Green. But with at least Gary Payton II, I get it. His release is not great. But he's got MJ dribble style. He's got great defense. Hall of Fame anchor and glove at that point guard position. I mean, he's different from a lot of other point guards. And because of that, I do rate him. I'm not going to say super high, but at least decently high, right? Decently high here, coming in at number 99. Again, a lot better options, but very complete 43 base badges, and for budget ballers, a very solid option. His dad, Gary Payton, comes in here at number 98. When this card first came out, I liked him a lot. The problem is he came out over 2 months ago, about 2.5 months ago. I just don't rate him highly anymore. Like, what does he really give you over the Amethyst Gary Payton II? He's a little bit better. But with that being said, Ja dribble style compared to MJ, I just don't even know who the better option is. It's probably the Pink Diamond Gary Payton, but I have a budget baller bias. Coming in at number 97, another point guard, Diamond Tyrese Maxey. Some people have actually been hyping this card up lately. They said, yo, Ty, you should try Diamond Tyrese Maxey. Now, for me, I don't know if he really fits what I'm looking for, only at 6'2", but defensively, he's actually not horrible. Offensively, Hall of Fame clamp breaker, quick first step. I, again, just hate the Trae Young dribble style. If that's your favorite dribble style, I mean, you guys do what you gotta do. But for me, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. At number 96, Pink Diamond, Gordon Hayward. A card who, for the trophy case, was one of the best there is. I mean, it's that simple. This card, really, really solid. A great kind of 3-and-D option that could standing driving dunk as well. Really no flaws in it. If you gave him clamp breaker, interceptor, ankle braces, limitless, you know, some of those extra badges, this card could still be playing for you now. Now, obviously, there are way better small forwards out now. I'm just saying, Gordon Hayward, for his specific time, was absolutely elite. At number 95, Pink Diamond Rex Chapman. Now, Mr. Rex, look, when this card first came out, I maybe didn't gas him as much as he probably deserved. But he has a decent release. Now, maybe not my favorite for a point guard, but it's decent. Pro dribble style is not great. But again, he's 6'4", can defend decently, Hall of Fame limitless range. And again, if you just started the game and got a guy like Rex Chapman, he was very solid in my team. It is that simple. Pink Diamond Rex, really, really solid. At number 94, maybe the guy with the best release in my team right now, Diamond Kyle Kuzma. People literally ran this card because of his release. Otherwise, if he had just a mediocre release, nobody would even think about running Kyle Kuzma. But people literally ran him when he came out in their best squads, strictly because he had the best and maybe quickest release in my team. Now, obviously, Dolph does have his release, but the upper is not nearly as good. Kyle Kuzma, maybe in the future, we'll see a really good card. I just don't think the Diamond Kyle Kuzma is that great. At number 93, a card I really don't know where to rank, Diamond Roy Hibbert. I mean, look, here's the deal. He's 7'2", okay? And I've seen it lately, especially. To stop a guy like Yao Ming, you need a guy like Kareem. A guy that, has that Hall of Fame anchor, maybe post-lockdown. A guy that has good interior and a block rating. Roy Hibbert's bad at a lot of things. His speed's not great. He's not going to be great with the Brook Lopez base. But the one thing he might do is get you that occasional paint stop on a guy like Yao Ming, coming in at number 93. At number 92, Diamond Terrence Ross. Now, it's actually really cool that Terrence Ross is kind of in the MyTEAM community. Like, I was streaming the other day and he subscribed to me, which... it's just kind of crazy that an NBA player is subscribing to me. Like, I'm not trying to fanboy, but that's just kind of crazy considering, 3 years ago I was not even making YouTube videos, and now, I got NBA players subscribing and watching me. That's super, super cool. 6'7", 6'7" wingspan. I don't necessarily love the Terrence Ross card. Again, I hate Trae Young dribble styles. And I hate that recently they've been giving out the Trae Young dribble style to everybody. Please stop 2K. Nobody likes the Trae Young dribble style outside of DBG. T-Rod's base is fine. I just think there's better options in MyTEAM. But he does have a lot of total badges in MyTEAM. And you can make a guy like Terrence Ross works. Like him work. At number 91, we're plugging in the Dreamer version of Pink Diamond Kevin Durant. Look, at this stage of MyTEAM, is he great? No. But I really do believe when we get a KD with his release on quick, he might be next level good. That's all I'm saying. Like, these KDs, because his release is not that quick, I don't really rate them highly, and I don't like his leaner. I know some people like his leaner. I personally don't. But just know, when we get a KD with that release on quick, and maybe some more Hall of Fame defensive badges, including interceptor, he's going to be really, really good in my team. At number 90, you guys might be surprised here. Diamond Al Harrington. You guys really might be surprised, but I love his release on it. I absolutely do. He's chicken in the catch-shoot situation. Can make a few plays for you. Again, I don't think the card is great. I don't think, he's the top power forward in the game. But for a free card, you can run Al Harrington and have a decent amount of success with the card. Cracking the top 90 at 89. We're plugging in Diamond OG Anunoby. And it's kind of crazy that he is still this high, but name a more complete small forward for free. I mean, defensively, absolutely perfect. Hall of Fame challenger, chase down artist, corner specialist. Good release on quick. I guess I never knew it was on quick, but obviously it is. MJ dribble style, normal leaner. The card's just nearly perfect. A card that just did not get hyped up probably as much as he should have. At number 88, Galaxy Oak Patrick Ewing. Now, there was a stretch last month where Splash literally made it his mission to hype up Patrick Ewing. Now, is Patrick Ewing horrible? Is he one of the worst cards in the game? No. Okay, but does that mean Patrick Ewing's good or that you should use him? Absolutely not. I mean, if you grinded Patrick Ewing, odds are that you can buy a better center for 10,000 MT. That is the biggest problem with Mr. Patrick Ewing. At number 87, a guy I really didn't know where to rank, Pink Diamond Buddy Hield. Compared to the other cards, compared to like Glenn Rice, compared to a guy, let's say, like even Michael Redd, I like Buddy Hield more than those guys. Now, is the card perfect? By any means, no. He's not perfect. But as far as a fun shooting guard you can use and have some success with, Buddy Hield is that guy. He fits that narrative at number 87. At number 86, Pink Diamond Wayne Embry, 6'8", 7'3" wingspan. Release, even though it's on quick, is on that slower side of things. D'Angelo Russell's release this year just is not great. Does have that normal leaner and MJ dribble style, which you guys should make note of. Great tendencies. And just a complete card in my team. He's actually a card I might know when he spent if his price still was cheap. Because when these cards first came out, I mean, Pink Diamonds were like, what, 10, 15,000 MT. Obviously, now they've shot way up, so he's not nearly as easy to get. But if you can get him for a decent price, definitely a card that might be worth you guys trying out. At number 85, Pink Diamond Brook Lopez. Now, similar, very, very similar to they're different, but he's very, and I mean very similar to Roy Hibbert in this, okay? Those guys are going to compete on the interior. I mean, Brooks got a 96 interior, 94 blocking, great defensive badges. I just personally think Brook Lopez maybe gives you a little bit more offensively in his ability to shoot. I know it's on slow, but still that higher three ball definitely does help him out. He was free. Is the card great? No. Could he be useful to stop the mash? Yeah, he absolutely could be. At number 84, Diamond George Gervin. 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, hot spots from only one spot outside the arc, but just a complete card in my team. And especially, and I just realized I forgot this guy who definitely deserved a spot, Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish would be higher than George Gervin, okay? I'm just saying this right now. Cam Reddish would probably be in the mid-60s to me. So I'll put Cam Reddish in there a little bit later. But I like George Gervin. And talk about shooting guards that can do it all. He does fit that narrative. Very, very solid overall card in my opinion. At number 83, Galaxy Opal Steph Curry. I know there's going to be a lot of people in the comments saying, Ty, Steph Curry at number 83, he should be way higher. Now, if you want to rate Steph Curry higher, by all means do it. But this is my list. I don't rate small point guards very high, especially ones that can't really rim run. Steph Curry is just kind of a 300 and a non-300 type of game. At number 82, Pink Diamond, Cade Cunningham. It's kind of crazy, at least to me, that Cade Cunningham is still relevant. You got to remember, September, October, November, December. November, December, now January. 3.5 months ago, and Cade Cunningham is still relevant. That's kind of crazy to sit there and think about. Very solid overall card. Coming in here at number 82. I'm excited for the moment we get a Galaxy Opal Cade, because I hate to say it like this. He might be your best point guard in the game. And why do I say that? Well, I mean, he's just going to be a really solid overall card, especially if they put that release on quick with MJ dribble style. He might run the game. At number 81, Pink Diamond, Klay Thompson. Now, I'm not going to sit here and gas Klay Thompson as much as a lot of people do, but he does have Hall of Fame Limitless, some solid defensive badges, and can just hold it down. My favorite shooting guard in the game is absolutely not Klay, but if you are a big Warriors fan, feel comfortable using Klay. He's very solid in my team, coming in at number 81. At number 80, Pink Diamond, Bailey Howell. Now, here's a card in which I know a lot of people are going to be higher on than I am. I just do not rate Bailey Howell that highly. Now, that's just my personal opinion on what I've personally used. Bailey Howell objectively should probably be in the upper 50s, in the 55 to 60 range. But just because I played bad with him, he's down here at number 80. Cracking the top 80, coming in at number 79, Pink Diamond, Tracy McGrady. A card who I don't like his release as much as I have in past years, but there has been quite a few people who have liked using this Tracy McGrady card. I just think his release is way slower than it used to be in past years, and I get it. His defense being 6'8", his defensive frame is nice, but he needs more Hall of Fame defensive badges. Maybe by the time the Galaxy Opal T-Mac comes out, they'll zoom him up on defense a little bit more, and maybe even put this release on quick. But until then, I can't rate him any higher than 79. At number 78, Pink Diamond, Alonzo Mourning. A card I'm probably higher on than the majority of people watching this video. But if you just need a guy to hold it down defensively at that power forward position, Alonzo Mourning is a perfect guy to do exactly that. Not perfect by any means, not a great 3-ball, not a great release. But defensively, it's going to be hard to find many better. At number 77, 'tis the season, Kevin Durant. I saw a comp guy use him yesterday, and I was just thinking to myself, are you crazy? This Kevin Durant is by no means that much better than the last Kevin Durant. Now, I know he does get Hall of Fame range, Hall of Fame limitless, but his defense still leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, to me, again, until he gets that release on quick, I can't be super high on the card. At number 76, Pink Diamond, Lauri Markkanen. Now, the Pink Diamond Lauri is quite a bit better than the Diamond, and at the power forward position, I think he holds it down. Now, a lot of the reason is because he is 7 feet tall, but decent interior, decent perimeter, 7 feet tall, can hold it down. I like Lauri, and again, another free card that I think is very, very solid in general. Coming in here at number 75, we do got Larry Nance Jr. 25% done with this list here. What are we, 15 minutes in? Not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe not even 15 minutes in. 6'7", 7'2" wingspan. Hot spots from 3 to 5 placer on the arc. Just a very solid overall card with great dunking. And I don't want to be the person like that says, "Oh my gosh, if somebody has great dunking, they are rated highly." Because I don't like that. But he's got great dunking. Gold limitless. I mean, Larry Nance Jr. release, which I can't sit here and say I know what that is. But he's just a solid overall card. Coming in at number 74. Pink Diamond, Jason Richardson. Again, you look at the driving standing dunk, you've got a lot to like. I played against J Rich the other day, and maybe it was yesterday, and he was okay. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say he was great, but he was knocking down shots, he was playing decent defense, serviceable defense, and he was finishing around the rim. Now, I will be the first one to say I don't love Jason Richardson's release. The problem with Jason Richardson, at least to me, is he came out with Pink Diamond Andre Iguodala. That's just not fair considering Iggy is easily a top 50 player in my team. Coming in at number 73, Galaxy Opal Paul George. A card, honestly, I've never been high on. I've never really rated this card highly, but some people still do like him and still do use him. I mean, 93 3-ball, 95 driving, and good ball handling, good speed, lateral quickness. There's not really a problem with the card. I just personally don't like his release, and his dribble style is definitely mid. Coming in at number 72, Galaxy Opal Glenn Robinson. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Glenn Robinson and a guy like Paul George are the same cards, because they are different. But I think, they do have similarities. I don't necessarily love either of the releases. But the one thing Glenn at least has is he's got that Andre Kirilenko release. And I'm not going to sit here and gas it because I think it is slow. But it's hard to contest because they do lean back with it. Glenn can get literally every badge in the game. I just wish they'd give him something other than basic dribble style, to be honest with you. At number 71, Amethyst Wesley Person. I haven't used this card personally, but I've seen things about him. Hall of Fame limitless range with Mikhail base on quick. Mikhail doesn't even have that. Normal leaner, MJ dribble style. Just a really solid overall card in my team. The best card in the game? No. But just a really solid overall card that can get the job done for you. At number 70, Paolo Banchero's pink diamond card, 6'10", 7-foot wingspan. People are going to say, Ty, you like Banchero more than Kevin Durant? Absolutely, 100%. Has a way wider player model, way, in my opinion, quicker release. I just think the card fits the game a little bit better, especially with that normal leaner on next gen right now. By no means is Paolo perfect, but you can definitely use him if you do want to. At number 69, crack of the top 70, we're plugging in Mr. Franz Wagner. You'll be hard-pressed to find a guy that likes Franz Wagner as much as I do. And maybe that's a me problem. Maybe that's a y'all not recognizing how good Franz Wagner is. I'll leave that up to you. But he's got quick first step. He's got MJ dribble style. He's got a great release, normal leaner. I kind of want to pick him back up on my no money spec because Franz Wagner used to be a staple of that. 68, DeMarcus Boogie Cousins. Offensively great, outstanding. Defensively horrible. And I used to say he was okay defensively. No. If you want to run this card at the center position, which is his best and really only valid position, if you come up against Yao, Kareem, even D-Rob, see you later, man. DeMarcus Cousins is not guarding them. 88 interior, 81 block, no Hall of Fame anchor. Good luck with that. At number 67, my point guard in the no money spin, I think he's my backup right now. Galaxy Opal Donovan Mitchell, 6'1", 6'10" wingspan. Hotspots from 3 to 5 plays from the arc. A very solid overall card, but the problem with him is he's got a lot of bronze and silver badges that you want to upgrade, but that is a lot of MT. Still solid defensively. I mean, offensively, very solid. The big thing is he needs unpluckable, and that badge is really expensive as well. I do like Donovan Mitchell. He's going to play for me for the time being, but eventually probably will be replaced. Coming in at number 66, a card we need a new one of, Pink Diamond Kevin Garnett. I love KG, man. And there's probably not going to be a lot of people out there that are higher on Kevin Garnett than me, and I'm perfectly okay with that. This card came out on October 7th, November, December, January, 3.5 months ago. But decent 3-ball, good speed, good lateral quickness, Hall of Fame anchor, interceptor, post-lockdown, rebound chaser. At that power 4 position, you can still use him. The moment Galaxy Opal KG comes out, if his release is on quick, which I think it should be, is the moment Bob Nedelecki is done for. There's no reason running Bob Nedelecki when KG is going to be way better, longer, and have a little bit worse of a release. Coming in at number 65, Pink Diamond Jaren Jackson Jr. It's crazy to me that in this Season 3 set, there's a lot of cards here, but really the only ones I really love, Jaren and Bam. I mean, the rest of these cards are smooth, like Bradley Beal's fine, Glenn Rice is fine, Jerry Stackhouse is fine. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Bam were really the highlights of the set. Now, I know his speed's not as high as you'd want, but look at these defensive badges. Jaren can compete with nearly any other big out there. Great block, great interior. And honestly, if you want to run him at the center position, you can do that as well. I think Jaren is very versatile and just a really solid overall card in my team. At number 64, Cincy Powell. Now, I hate Cincy's release. I need to repeat that. I hate Cincy's release. I will never hype up Cincy's release, but he's got CP3 dribble style, normal leaner on very quick, and is really solid defensively. Offensively, though, with his release, he's very limited, okay? It's that simple. The Luka Doncic base, The Luka Doncic base is just not good at all. I know I'm going to get a lot of heat, a lot of flack, a lot of slander for this. I don't care. At number 63, Galaxy Opal Zach LaVine. You can use Zach LaVine if you want to, but I do not recommend it. I do not like his dribble style. I know some people like it. I hate his dribble style. I mean, he doesn't even have the normal leaner. His defense is not good. I don't see what people see out of Zach LaVine. And a lot of people watch my gameplay and was like, Ty, you don't know how to use Zach LaVine. Maybe not, but I don't like it at number 63. Pink Diamond Mellow at number 62. I'm telling you guys, I'd rather have this Pink Diamond Mellow as our level 40 reward than that Zach LaVine. It's that simple. Mellow, Hall of Fame Limitless, and Hall of Fame Volume Shooter. Great playmaker, great release, on quick, normal leaner, MJ dribble style. Very complete. The problem is the defensive end of the court. He leaves a lot to be desired. If we do get a Galaxy Opal Mellow before 250 that can play some defense, he's going to be somebody to look out for because he could have a really, really, really good card. At number 61, yes, Diamond Magic Johnson. I know a lot of you guys are going to be surprised, but he does the things Magic Johnson needs to do. Defensively, still going to be 6'9". Yes, he lacks a lot of those badges, but it's fine. Playmaker-wise, outstanding. Still has that behind the back that's super cheesy. I'm telling you guys right now, you need a budget point guard. Don't look any further than Magic Johnson. Very solid in my team. At number 60, Dark Matter Larry Bird. Now, this needs to be on quick before anything else happens in my team. They need to update Larry Bird. But until they do, I can't be any higher on him. I know he's got every badge nearly in the game and that 25 of them are on Hall of Fame. I don't care. His release is not great. He doesn't fit the meta of the game. He's at number 60. Cry if you want to. At number 59, Pink Diamond James Worthy. Yes, I just said it. I got James Worthy over Larry Bird. Now, is that crazy? Yeah, it is crazy. But at least with James Worthy, he's got the John Wall base on normal. Way quicker release, normal leaner, normal dribble style. I mean, 6'9", same frame. I think James Worthy is a card more people are going to have success with than Larry Bird. It's just my opinion on things. At number 58, Pink Diamond Ron Artest. 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. Hot spots from 4 to 5 placer on the arc. 6 out of favors, 24 on gold, 12 on silver. Big thing for Ron Artest, great tendencies, 98 on-ball steal tendency, and great defensive badges. There's just a guy that is a better version of Ron Artest, in my opinion, at this stage. That's why he's all the way down here at number 58. At number 57, Diamond Jonathan Isaac. Now, I know a lot of people are going to look at Jonathan Isaac and be like, only 31 base badges, basic dribble style, release on normal. What does he really do that's special? Well, he's 6'11", that's the first thing. Okay, the second thing, he greens a lot of shots. And the third thing is, he is Hall of Fame Challenger, Chase the Artist, off-ball pass, focus stick, and workhorse. As long as you're not trying to handle the ball a ton with Jonathan Isaac, you should really like the card. After Jonathan Isaac, we do see a center, Evo center here, in Big Tyson Chandler. You want to talk about cards that have stood the test of time? Tyson Chandler is exactly that. I mean, he has really stood the test of time. 4 Hall of Famers, 18 on gold. Especially now that Yao's out, man. Tyson Chandler is even more valuable. 95 interior, good block, Hall of Fame anchor, brick wall, post lockdown. And he can knock down the occasional 3. Is his 3-ball great? No. Is he going to knock down every 3-ball for you? No. But it is good enough to get you by as that stretch big. I really do like Tyson Chandler. CJ McCollum after the Evo up next at number 55. Good 3-ball, good speed. Defensively gets a big boost. Now, it's not a big enough boost for me to be any higher. No anchor, no post lockdown, no glove, no Hall of Fame defensive badges. Only a 61 block at 6'3". But offensively becomes an absolute marksman. Hall of Fame clay breaker, quick first step, great shooting badges. Becomes a very solid pink diamond. At number 54, Diamond Thurl Bailey. A card I still run on my no money spent squad. And it's crazy because he's been one of the best no money spent type of cards in my team for the last month. Whether you want to play him as small forward, power forward, that's up to you. But at number 54, I honestly feel like I'm disrespecting him. And that's the sad part. Like, yes, Cam Reddish would probably be a little lower, maybe low 60s, maybe like right with Zach LaVine. But Diamond Thurl Bailey, I think, is a better no money spent type of card. Great defense, great release, good standing dunk. All you need at that small forward, power forward position. At number 53, Diamond Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is really why I couldn't be that high on Magic. It's like, I like Shai more. And so that's kind of the big deal for me compared to the Diamond Magic. But, I mean, for nobody spent, guys, he's cheap. He's going to get it done offensively, and he's fun to use. What more do you want out of a budget point guard? I'd love to know. At number 52, a card I've always thought is way overhyped is Diamond to Evo Pink Diamond Harrison Barnes. Now, why do I think this card's overhyped? Well, I think his value is horrible. You have to lock in 70 to 100,000 at the time MT to get a 5 to 10 range small forward at that time. Just not worth it. Is he bad? No. Was he ever worth the MT? Absolutely not. Not even close. At number 51, Pink Diamond Ralph Sampson. Now, why do I like Ralph Sampson? Well, now I do believe he has the ability to get every badge in the game. At least HTB tweeted that, and that helps him out. So, at number 51, can get Interceptor, can now get Limitless Range, can give him Unpluckable. I mean, can give him those extra badges. And again, because Yao Ming is now in the game, Ralph is a little more relevant. Now, again, if you compare him to Yao, Yao will absolutely dog this dude every day of the week. But at least Ralph can try to provide some resistance to Yao. At least give the effort. At number 50, Galaxy Opal Clyde Drexler. Now, this card, literally, it was in my nightmares for a time, man. I've not struggled to guard anybody more than this Galaxy Opal Clyde Drexler card this year. He was absolutely super tough when he first got released. Obviously now not quite as good, but he was one of the first Clamp Breaker, Hyperdrive, Quick First Step duos that was nearly impossible to guard. At number 49, Pink Diamond to White Howard. Obviously for his time was really good. The problem was that time was 2 months ago. Still really solid, especially defensively. Offensively, I mean, still can shoot if you have enough time to get that thing off. There's just way better power forwards now in my team. At number 48, Pink Diamond LaMelo Ball, 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, hotspots from 4 to 5 places around the arc. Really solid overall card, and it all starts and ends with that quick release. I mean, movement-wise, not great. Defense is okay, not great. In my personal opinion, he's just a very slightly better Shai Gilgeous-Alexander because he does have a little better player model. At number 47, Diamond Serge Ibaka. And you guys might sit here and say I'm too high on Serge Ibaka. But I think you got to look at his defense. Anchor, pogo stick, post, lockdown, limitless takeoff, posterizer. I really want to try running him at the center position instead of Tyson Chandler. The thing I'm really scared about, though, when it comes down to that, is the fact that if I come up against Yao, I might not stand a chance. I do love Serge as that stretch type of big. I just don't know if he really fits the meta of my team right now. At number 46, Galaxy Opal J.R. Smith. Now, when I did a gameplay with J.R. Smith, I actually matched up with kind of a competitive My Team player, and J.R. Smith absolutely cooked him. Now, does that mean I'm running J.R. Smith in my comp lineup? No. But I do think if you want to have fun with the card, J.R. Smith on quick is cheesy, pro dribble style. I mean, the card's fun, easy to use, easy release. You can have a lot of fun with J.R. Smith. At number 45, we're going with the Transcendent Kobe Bryant. This is where a lot of these shooting guards are really close. I'm going Transcendent Kobe at number 45, 6'6", 6'11", wingspan, hotspots from everywhere. The main reason I like Kobe is his defense. That's the main reason. Great defensive stats, defensive badges on the card. This Kobe, the other Kobe are very similar. You guys will see where my other Kobe ends up at, though. At number 44, Diamond Evan Mobley. In my opinion, one of the most underrated cards in my team. Whether you do want to play him at center, whether you want to play him at power forward, I don't care. I love this card. And the reason a lot of people don't like this card is, oh, he's got Evan Mobley based on slow. Does that hurt the card badly? Yes, 110%. It is baited. It's kind of hard to time because it's so slow. But look at what he gives you. Great defense. Great mashing at 7 feet tall at the power forward position. Mobley is definitely 100% underrated. At number 43, Pink Diamond John Wall. He'll always have a special place in my heart, or due for another one. 2K, you gave us a new Ja. Give me a new John Wall. Did y'all see what John Wall said lately about Tyler Hansborough and about Justin Patton? Straight up disrespectful. At number 42, Diamond Drew Holiday. Free moments Drew Holiday. Defensively is an absolute menace. If you don't believe me, y'all better start watching the No Money Spent Squad series because I put it on him with Drew Holiday, man. Has decent offense, has the normal leaner. I hate his normal release, but the normal leaner is good. Driving dunk decently. I love Drew Holiday. Will probably play on my No Money Spent for quite some time. At number 41, plugging in Galaxy Opal George Mikan. I haven't really played against George Mikan enough or seen enough Mikan, man, in general. But, I mean, I do think the card's decent. Great badges, debug based on normal timing. I just don't see how people can make the case that George Mikan is just not good in my team. I think the card's good, not great. At number 40, Galaxy Opal Jimmy Butler. Now, I rated Jimmy for quite some time. Part of the reason is I had him fully badged. I had a shoe on him, and so I might as well get the most out of him. He just didn't. I honestly think, here's what I think. I think Jimmy Butler on quick will be super cheesy, one of the cheesiest releases in my team. And if they do give him a better dribble style with his next card, watch out. Jimmy Butler could end up being absolutely elite. Better Kobe up next here at number 39. Just a little bit of separation in the Kobe Bryant's, not much. More total badges, a little better stats. It's that simple. Just a little better in my team at number 39. Number 38, Galaxy Opal Shawn Kemp. I actually think Shawn Kemp for a free card is really good in my team. Now, I don't love his defense. That's the reason I'm not really high on him. No challenger, not a lot of those Hall of Fame defensive badges like Anchor, like, the box out beast of the world. But I know a lot of people, especially with that stiff arm animation, that swear by Shawn Kemp. At number 37, Diamond Kristaps Porzingis. A card I really didn't know where to put, but I feel like he is, and I know Splash Edition has said it before, he's literally like training wheels. Like if I was to give let's just say a random 16-year-old that has played 2K in the past that isn't really good at the game, they're probably going to have some success with KP because he can shoot, number one. He's 7'3", number two. And he's literally training wheels. Now, does he lack quite a bit? Yes. Can we use another Kristaps that's actually good? Yes. I mean, we're kind of due for one at this point. At number 36, Pink Diamond Ricky Davis. It's crazy to me how many people still swear by Ricky Davis that he is one of the best shooting guards in the game. Now, I wouldn't go as far as saying that, but I do think at this stage, he's getting to the point where people are starting to overlook him. Like, don't overlook him. He's 6'7", one of the best primary ball handlers in the entire game still to this day. And number 35, Galaxy Opal Bam Adebayo. Very similar to Shawn Kemp in the fact that they're both really good free cards. For me, it's the defense on Bam Adebayo that does it. I mean, that to me, and maybe it's me having ran Bam for quite some time on the Nobody Spent, but compare their defensive badges. I mean, and you guys can come back and say, Ty, compare their offense. Yes, I'm aware Shawn Kemp is going to be way better offensively. But just because of what Bam does in the defensive end, I have him that one step higher. At number 34, Pink Diamond, Gerald Wallace. It's crazy how many free cards, and even looking at this list, we're going to continue to have. Gerald Wallace was a free card for you guys to pick up. A lot of people did, and trust me, one of the best pure lockdowns on the entire game. At number 33, Diamond Wang. Big Wang here coming in at number 33. Almost cracking the top 30. He has limitless range, Hall of Fame catch and shoot, a smooth and quick release, Hall of Fame brick wall post lockdown masher. How can he compete against, the Kareems of the world? Not quite where he needs to, but I still think, again, if you are really balling on a budget or need free cards, Big Wang is a guy I would go out and pick up. And here's my takeaway why I've always thought Season 4 was okay. How many cards have I talked about as being really good? Okay? Big Wang, really good. Buddy Hield, on this list. I haven't even got to Larry Nance yet. And Al Harrington was on the list too. And I could have definitely put Sean Marion on this list. I didn't, but, probably deserved to be on there as well. So just something to kind of keep in the back of your minds and think about is, you guys can sit here and say that Season 4 is bad. But just in the first couple weeks, and we haven't even seen the updates, we've seen some really good and attainable cards for free. That's why I kind of like this reward system. Now, can they do more in My Team Unlimited and these giving, better rewards out? Absolutely. But I'm really liking how Season 4 has been so far. Coming in at number 32, Pink Diamond Lamar Odom. A card that isn't as good as I thought he might be, but a lot of that has to do with the fact that I personally was not great with his release. Now, again, if you know how to time that release, if you're a green machine with that release, maybe you like Lamar Odom in your top, 25 players, which you definitely could make that case. For me, just outside here, coming in at number 32. Number 31, Pink Diamond Grant Hill. I will never understand why this card did not get the hype it deserved. I'll never understand that. I really like this card. I really do. Decently quick release, decent, decent offense because the Hall of Fame clan breaker, quick first step, good standing dunks, good driving dunks, defensively is solid, no anchor hurts the card. I just wish he was a little bit better defensively and with more total badges, but his defensive stats are incredible. Definitely could have him as a top 30 card in my team. Pink Diamond Larry Nance coming in here at number 30. Again, Name a reward, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take the time to do this. Okay, name a reward last year. Okay, first of all, Larry Nance is really easy to get. Okay, name a reward last year in season 4, and I know this is not what you want to hear. How many rewards were better than Larry Nance's? Reggie Lewis was. This card, I hate to break it to you, is about the same as Pascal Siakam. You guys can disagree if you want. I like Larry Nance, man. I think he's got a good release, good dunking. He fits the meta of the game. I'd make the case Larry Nance is better for his time than Siakam was last year. Now, again, I know that's not what you guys are wanting to hear, but I'm just saying, I know they might not have knocked season 4 rewards out the park. They've done a really good job making these takeover cards good. Larry Nance being a top 30 card for what type of grind he is in my team, a really easy grind, is crazy to me. Hall of Fame Anchor, Challenger, Chase Artist, Clamps, Pogo Stick, great interior, great perimeter. I kind of want to start running this card in comp because I think he can be that good. Does he lack a lot of badges? I mean, sure, but here's what I'm going to say. I know his dribbling isn't great with basic dribble style. You give him unpluckable, you give him brick wall, you give him limitless range, you give him catch and shoot, you give him rise up. Man, Larry Nance, he is elite. At number 29, Galaxy Opal Shaq. One of, in my opinion, the most overrated cards in my team. But again, if you want a card that can compete against the Yaos of the world, Shaq can do exactly that. Not as good as Yao, but can probably hold it down versus him. At number 29, Pink Diamond Lonzo. I do not rate Lonzo that highly in my team, but on the defensive end of the court, he's tough. Okay, I'll be the first one to tell you guys, defensively, Lonzo Ball can definitely hold it down. Offensively, I just don't think the card's great. He's not the Lonzo of old, and that's kind of what makes me sad. Pink Diamond Hakeem coming in here at number 27. I'll always be higher on Hakeem than the average guy. But, you know, that's just maybe me being biased, okay? And you guys can say whatever you want. It's probably me being biased because I did use Hakeem quite a bit in the past. Now, I had Big Wang again here at number 26. So you guys can put Big Wang at number 32 or 26, either place. Depends whether you like him more or less than a guy like Shaq. So we're just going to skip over that one. Coming in at number 25, Galaxy Opal Cazzie Russell. Now, I know when I dropped my shooting guard list, I think I had Grant Hill higher than Cazzie. I still think you can make that kind of debate. But especially on current gen, man, Cazzie's cooked me a little bit recently. And so I'm not good with Cazzie, but I can respect it, especially considering I really like his defense on my team. Okay, I really like him at number 25. At number 24, Joe Smith. Now, I like Joe Smith quite a bit. The problem with it is it's kind of the Harrison Barnes thing. And he's way better than Harrison Barnes was. But it's like, do I really want to have to lock in this set? No, because if I wanted a guy like Joe Smith, I'd just go get the Pink Diamond Giannis, who is kind of similar, right? Joe Smith obviously has a better release. But, you know, that's my whole thing. I get it. He's got MJ dribble style, normal leaner. He's tough offensively. I just don't see the point of locking in that MT. At number 23, Diamond Luol Deng. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, hot spots from everywhere. Really solid 3-and-D option in my team. And everybody knows Luol Deng's good. It's not like a mystery. He came out on December 30th. He's still relevant, still really good. Has he kind of gotten overshadowed by who is next? Yes. And that guy is Andre Iguodala. For everybody that was running Luol Deng, it's like when Iggy came out, they're like, oh, well, I feel like Iggy's just a better version of Luol. And I hate to break it to you guys, but I kind of agree. Right? I kind of agree that Iggy is just that little bit better version of a Luol Deng. If I was to run one of them, I would definitely run Andre Iguodala. At number 21, Galaxy Opal Dono. Now, I'm not as high on Dono as a lot of people watching this video are. Now, does that mean I'm right? No. Does that mean the other people are right? No. It's just preference. And for me, I prefer some other people to Dono, and that is okay. It's okay to not always be right 24/7. But to me, I'd rather have a taller point guard than this 6'3" Dono out there. At number 20, Galaxy Opal Michael Jordan. Somebody told me the other day, I think it was DBG. I don't know who it was. Somebody made a video that said Wesley Person was better than Michael Jordan. Maybe it was DBG's tweet. I don't know. And I know stats aren't everything, but 410. I know he's got a better release, better leaner. But yeah, it's not close. MJ way better than Wesley Person. MJ at 20 is low-key disrespectful. Coming in at number 19, Galaxy Opal Ja Morant. If I was to run a small point guard, it would be Ja Morant. Okay, I like him a little more than Don Ole. Probably, well, I don't know. I go back and forth between him and Don Ole. And I really think it is preference based. You know, whoever you do prefer. A lot of people are going to prefer Ole because he's got the Hall of Fame Limitless. I think Ja Morant, you know, speed, acceleration, those things help him out a little more. It really comes down to preference. I like them both. Ja at number 19 to me. At number 18, Galaxy Opal Kawhi. Yes, I wish his block rating was better. Does that mean Kawhi is bad? No. Still think he's one of the best on-ball defensive players in the entire game. I'm telling you guys right now, if he gets his Evo like Jason Tatum did last week and they just upgrade his block, he might be a top 10 card in the entire game. At number 17 to me, Galaxy Opal Jason Tatum. And I just realized, oh no, we're good still. Yeah, never mind. We're all okay here. Plus the animations, you guys can see, gets it on quick and the MJ dribble style. Before his Evo, probably would be in the mid-20s. Now Jason Tatum comes in at number 17. Whether you prefer him or Kawhi, it really depends on whether you want offense, defense. Both those cards, really solid. JT at number 17. At number 16, Pink Diamond Giannis. Pretty self-explanatory. It's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Needs a Galaxy Opal, and I can't wait for the moment Giannis gets it. Because when he gets his Galaxy Opal, even if they don't change his release, you guys do realize he's probably going to get Hall of Fame interceptor. You guys do realize he's going to get the ability to get limitless range. It's going to become a cheese ball. Just wait for the moment Galaxy Opal Giannis comes. He's going to be next level of good. At number 15, a card I do not love, Dark Matter Tim Duncan. I realize I should be higher on Tim Duncan because the card is literally nearly perfect in my team. I can't ask for much more outside of a quick release, but I just prefer Kareem. I prefer D-Rob, who we'll get to later on in this list. It's just that simple. I prefer AD. Those are the types of guys I prefer to Tim Duncan. At number 14, Galaxy Opal Zion. Now, whether you like Zion, whether you like Jason Tatum, whether you do like Kawhi more, it really is preference. I feel like Zion should be the best, but I'm personally not good with Zion. And so a lot of people comment in my gameplays, Ty, you don't know how to use Zion Williamson. Like, I could go to my Zion gameplay, and I'm just going to do it on my phone right now. And I'm just going to read you some of my comments. Because you guys will probably think it's funny, okay? But here's the deal, okay? Zion should be better than those guys. He should be. Now, is he? I don't know. I really don't know. But when you use him as a main ball handler and gas him completely out before you even try to start shooting with him, it'll always be difficult. Okay, how is a Zion with MJ dribble style and elite motion style, how should this card not be a primary ball handler? You should be able to be a primary ball handler with him, but, you know, it's not. Gameplays are hard because you try to do too much with the card. Look, I'm sorry. If a card is 6'7", with MJ dribble style, elite motion style, Francis size up and can't move, I don't think that's a me problem. I think that's a card problem, okay? That's just my opinion on things. Zion at number 14. I just don't love the card. Here's where things get interesting. At number 13, Nightmare LeBron James. Go ahead and slander me. I'm waiting for it. Slander me. Oh my gosh, TyDeBo doesn't know what he's talking about. TyDeBo is so biased. TyDeBo is bad at the game. TyDeBo is... I'm waiting, okay? I like LeBron more. Why? I don't even know if I have that answer for you. I think his release is underrated. It's hard to contest. It's maybe the biggest green window in the entire game. I don't know why. Defensively, he gets bumpy. I don't know. It's just me. But Nightmare Bron, in my opinion, to me and what I've used, better than Zion at number 13. At number 12, Pink Diamond Penny Hardaway, 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere above the break. Look, he's my second favorite point guard in the game. You guys don't have to agree with it if you like Ja Morant more. I get it. It's fine. I just prefer taller point guards. It is that simple. At number 11, Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis. I like AD, and if you are trying to go for like a tall mashing type of lineup, AD fits that lineup a little bit more. But since Bob came out in that drop, AD is just no longer the best power forward in my team. Starting our top 10, Pink Diamond Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This 63 ball feels like a 70, and to me, if you want another center, Kareem is probably that guy. Now, at number 9, I'm going to just go with these guys in tandem. I got David Robinson. Whether you prefer Kareem, whether you prefer D-Rob, I mean, that's really up to you. You want a guy to stop Yao? Kareem's your guy. You want a better overall center that can green more shots? D-Rob's probably your guy. Really is preference-based. Both these cards absolutely incredible, though. I mean, there's no real anything behind it. Kareem was way too good for his time. I don't know who made this Kareem card so good. he was way too good for his time. But both these cards, absolutely incredible. Coming in at number 9 and 10 on my list. Coming in number 8, Dolph Schayes, 6'8", 7'1" wingspan. Again, Kuzma base on quick, MJ dribble style, just absolutely elite. He can't really dribble as well as you might think, but with the Hall of Fame limitless, Kuzma base, great defense, absolutely incredible. A lot of people in the comments are going to be like, Ty, but he can't get challenger. That's fine. Give him off-ball pass, quick first step, unpluckable, claymore. Give him, those types of badges, ankle braces. He's just fine, man. He's absolutely just fine coming in at number 8. At number 7, Peak Diamond Magic Johnson. Maybe the best overall card outside of number 1 on current gen. On next gen, not nearly as valuable. But I don't think we appreciated Magic for when he came out. He came out 2 months ago, and he's still a top 7 card to me in my team. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. At number 7, Pink Diamond Tim Thomas. And I know a lot of people are going to be mad, or at number 6, Tim Thomas. A lot of people are going to be mad that he is, not higher. But I just, to me, feel like as times went on, we've got other cards that can do some things. Now, Tim Thomas is still a nightmare to defend, absolutely. But, I don't see him being any higher than this. I really don't. Tim Thomas was really good for his time and is still really good, but he's not like that separated player that he really used to be. Cracking the top 5, Galaxy Opal Terry Dischinger. I'm higher on Terry than a lot of people, and a lot of it has to do with his defense. I love challenge, I love clamps. No anchor on the card, but his defense makes up for it. Maybe the best release in my team. I love Terry Dischinger. Probably will be my shooting. Well, it's hard because I have another shooting guard higher than him, but I want to run Terry for quite some time. At number 4, 'tis the season LeBron James. The best small forward in the game. Forget whatever I said on that small forward list with Zion being number 1, blah, 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 2, blah, 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 3. LeBron's the best small forward in the game. TT number 2. Zion is maybe number 4 or 5. I don't think Zion's as good as I initially hyped him up to be. At number 3, Galaxy Opal Bob Nerlecki. Again, he kind of sat on AD. Like when Bob came out, it was, ooh, AD is nothing compared to this guy. Bob's defense is so underrated. At the power forward position. Can't play center, but at the power forward position, so underrated to me. Release, absolutely incredible. Just so elite is Bob Nerlecki at number 3. At number 2, Dark Matter Julius Erving. Shout out to 2K for dropping that trophy case thing to help you guys get the centerpieces, man. If you haven't yet and are close to Julius Erving, definitely a card I'd recommend getting. All I can say is in like a couple weeks, if they somehow make this release on quick with the Evo, if they Evo like all of the final rewards, they Evo Dr. J, Tim Duncan, and Larry Bird and give all of their releases quick, we'll start seeing some longevity, and Julius Erving might play in the actual $250,000 tournament. At number 1, Galaxy Opal Yao Ming. I don't know what else there's to say. This card is the most overpowered card in my team by quite some margin. A 78 3-ball, 80 speed lateral quickness, and he's 7'6". They did turn down mashing and then that a little bit to help you at least be able to contain Yao, but it's not enough. Yao's still by far and away the best overall card in my team. That is going to wrap it up for my top 100 players, guys. If I was too high on somebody, let me know. If I was too low on somebody, left somebody off the list, let me know that down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.